in Boston. Boston's most accurate forecast.
All right, look, we've been talking so much about the weather lately. Check this out. This is in northern New England. Folks up there waking up to serious damage left behind by the remnants of Beryl. That storm dumped several inches of rain just in the span of a few hours in parts of Vermont and New Hampshire. And as you can see in this picture right here, Route 17, part of it just collapsed into the river there. This is the Mad River Valley area of Vermont. This is the eastbound side of the road. You can see it fell into the Millbrook River. This is near Mad River Glen. Several communities were evacuated last night. The National Guard had to make some rescues in Barrie. And now take a look at this video from Waterbury. Look at that. Fields completely underwater from all the rain. This storm came exactly 1 year after the state was inundated with flooding that dumped as much as 9 inches of rain in some communities. Pamela, folks just recovering from that last round last year, and now they are flooded once again.
Yeah, and we had 2 to 6 inches of rain that fell all across the swath across northern New England. So this is the map of radar estimated rainfall since yesterday. 2 to 6 inches of rain across the areas that are still experiencing some localized flooding. In terms of flash flood warnings, we had a lot of those in effect, but those have been dropped at this time. We're still seeing a lot of residual water, though, standing in Lyndonville and all over parts of Vermont here. We even have river flooding, and the rivers, the Winooski across Vermont, in moderate to near major flood stage, and that's expected to go down over the next several hours, later tonight into tomorrow, but not getting towards minor or below minor flood stage for a couple of days. So it's just been a headache up there. We have had no rain pretty much across southern New England. What we have had, a few sprinkles, a few showers, and all of these associated with the remnants of Beryl as it continues to move, well, to our north and to our west. It's a post-tropical storm here, and not a major issue for us in Boston. In fact, we're starting to see some clearing skies back to the west with a few lingering sprinkles and some low clouds around Boston. But that's especially a result of the south wind and such intense humid air. Temperatures right now across greater Boston in the 70s to 80s. We go a little bit farther out and we're 83 degrees in Concord. But this is only half the story. The other half is when you factor in the dew point, humidity, and it feels like 95 Rochester, 81 in Boston. And as we break out some of that sunshine, we're going to see those temperatures climb, and therefore the feels like temps will be hotter too. So highs today about 90 degrees for Boston, southwest wind. Heat risk for today still pretty high, major heat risk. So anyone who doesn't have AC, working outdoors for extended periods of time will be affected by this, and heat stroke can set in on a day like this very quickly. Today's air quality, it's actually in the moderate range. So those who are sensitive to poor air quality may be affected. Limit your time outdoors. It's the same drill that we've had the last several days. And our winds are gusty. This is important at the coast. I'll show you why. So the winds are from the south, southwest, and still upwards of 30 to 35 miles an hour. This has churned up our wave heights, and so we have an increased current risks all along the south coast, Cape Islands, even the eastern shorelines too. Rip currents, very dangerous this time of the year. And the beach forecast today, even though it looks nice, our water temp has actually dropped. It's 61 degrees out there. So if by any chance that you're swimming today or you're stuck in a rip current, you want to keep calm first and foremost, and then swim parallel to get out of the rip current and swim back to shore. And backstroke. Go on your back, just relax, and always swim near a lifeguard. Lifeguards are on duty as it is the peak season here to get out to the beach. And guess what? No risk of any lightning strikes or anything like that as you're sitting and laying out over the next few hours today. The Cape, the islands, unfortunately, you still have some showers, lots of clouds sticking around, and the humid air sticks around too. Humidity lowers a little bit farther inland as the day goes on. And then check out that 10-day forecast this weekend. Saturday, a good chunk of heavy rain for the first half of the day, with Sunday breaking out the sun and lower humidity.